And we should be live. Hello, everybody. Oh, gosh damn, where are we at?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to
Hello,
the stream.
everybody. How you doing, Ed?
Doing great.
Okay, we got it. Whew.
There's Lisa, Sam,
I don't do this.
Sam.
We got Ken Bates, we got Lisa Ann, Ben's Workshop, Thomas Andrews, Cajun Coin Hunter. And Daryl's in here, 2 ATVs. It's been a while since we done this. Winnie's is in there.
Brandon, Breezy.
David
Carlisle.
Ooh, we got quite a few people in here tonight.
Heck
What's
yeah.
everybody been doing since we've been away for a while?
I've been sick.
Well, if everybody doesn't notice, we're in a total different location now. So we're in the new office by the wife's choice.
And a new house.
And there's Brandon. How you doing?
Hey, Breezy, how are you?
So we're all in the new house now and everything, and we still got a shambles trying to get everything all done the way she wants it.
Hey, Lisa Ann.
Cleaning up board, okay.
You have 2
Does Bo
ATVs.
park his truck at the old school? No. It's down at the old Kurt's restaurant.
Daryl's in the basement.
Daryl's in the basement, and there's Mr. Daryl.
Hello.
Hey, Daryl.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Daryl.
So we've been pretty well tied up putting all this house together, and trust you me, the house is a shambles.
But most of the stuff's there now.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And there's Missy. How you doing?
Hey, Miss.
I got TV in my room, though, Ed.
That's good.
Uh,
But
The only thing about a bigger house is that means more kids can move home.
no.
no,
It's actually smaller.
it's smaller.
They downsized so they can't have that happen.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
She wanted this new mansion and everything. She got the new mansion, and it shrunk as soon as she put all her stuff in here. Because she is a hoarder.
I am. Now, wait a minute. You and Ed are hoarders, too, but your guys' stuff's are in your garages.
Unseen, unknown. Oh, it's done, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys act innocent.
Wasn't they talking about some kind of temporary in their in their new shop things with just keep the water off of them and stuff? There,
Mhm.
Sandy.
Hey, how you doing,
I mean,
Sam?
temporary sheds and all. I mean, sounds like to me that somebody else might have a little bit of.
Yeah, somebody did just put up one of those temporary sheds.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. I mean, he might be down there, right next
He
to
only
you on
had
the
to put up a
bottom.
temporary shed for the snow removal equipment. That's why it's up there.
All right.
Oh,
The more toys I get, the more storage I have to have.
Yeah.
But he ran out of space.
Hey,
Uh,
Sam.
So now he's got 4 garages.
but the sad part of it is, if you actually think about it, my shop's actually bigger than the house she lives in.
No. If it's all 4 of them put together, yeah. Then you'll just have to add on.
I don't know what to tell you.
Or buy the property behind you and just put a big shop up out there.
We talked about
We were
that.
talking about that. Mark, where's his ice cream? We don't even
I
have
don't got
anything in
any
the
ice cream.
freezer. We didn't even bring any of our munchies. They're all over at the house, the other house. Bo's probably eating everything.
Or packing it up to put in the truck for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Say.
Bo was down this way the other week, last week I think it was, and he sent me a video where Virginia had the snow trucks out and it wasn't even snowing. So,
Yeah. He's heading your way tomorrow. He's heading for Georgia.
okay, yeah, he showed us go. I said, well, the way they've got blistered so many times about Fancy Gap Mountain down here that a lot of wrecks and a lot of everything else. They don't. I guess they finally was getting ahead of the game for a change.
They jumped the gun and started spreading salt and all that
Yeah.
out early. Huh?
They want to stay ahead of it.
Yeah.
Because if they
For a
get hit
change.
too hard, Virginia don't have the means of taking care of it.
Well, y'all were from Hillsville, so you know what Fancy Gap was. I mean,
Oh yeah. And there's Ben's workshop. How you doing?
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, we moved, but we still didn't get away from people.
They can't see you.
They're already lurking.
Yeah, we
uh-oh.
have lurkers in the background.
Yeah.
Years ago when me and Missy met, when she moved in with me,
He's trying.
I had a bigger place than she had, a lot bigger. 2-story. When she moved her stuff in, man, it just, stuff was everywhere. I mean, everywhere, including my stuff. And it was like, couldn't hardly move in that house. 2-story.
Wow.
She, in 2 days, she had that house put back together and organized. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
in 2
Uh-oh.
days.
Mark and Sandy, y'all didn't move far enough away because
I'm telling you.
the same tubes in the background.
Yeah.
I
don't know, it's But anyway, I've been to the doctor quite a few more times and
I'm going home.
getting ready
Yeah, we're gonna
to
go over and look dogs out and drop us.
getting ready to go in
Don't forget his
for a
medicine.
back surgery.
Hey,
So
are you taking my car with you?
it's gonna be crazy.
I need the keys.
And there's Fish. How you doing?
Like, can I take our
The
keys?
fish.
Can you bring it back?
I don't have them.
Make sure.
No.
Here, let me make sure I don't have my
Why
car
can't I
keys.
just bring them down with me?
Freezer won't stay closed. Oh, got too much stuff in it.
Yeah.
Something hitting the door.
I wish I had a bigger freezer.
Yeah. Something's hitting the door to keep it open.
I got 3 of them.
Oh,
One in the spare bedroom with the refrigerator, top freezer. Side-by-side freezer over here, and a chest type.
Yep. Fish got
And,
some.
and we ain't got nothing to eat. When Missy wants to go shopping, groceries, make groceries, we ain't got nothing to eat. Missy, we got 3 freezers full of nothing to eat.
Yeah.
Get him, Mr. Missy. Put him in one of those freezers.
Okay.
And then after a year or whatever, oh man, we got to throw this away. It's freezer burnt. 6 months. We got to throw this away. It's freezer burnt. And this, man, she's got a 55-gallon trash bag full of meat, to give away. Man, it's not freezer burnt.
And there's
Hey,
Scott.
Scott.
How you doing?
I Scott.
Yeah, that's what we go through here. The kids used to be in that 4-H stuff, and we always had to take cattle to show it, the fairs and all that.
Oh, we did a lot of that.
And we always had plenty of freezer beef and everything, and I think most of it went to waste. Or we would eat.
Missy just called me a bald-faced liar.
I've got a chest freezer down in my basement, and it's half full of other people's stuff.
Yep.
A friend of mine's got like four turkeys in there.
Wow.
Dang.
Well, Kyle and Kaylee said they're going to bring you some bunnies over there to start raising again.
Missy was supposed to go to Walmart today. Turkey's on sale for 49 cents a pound.
There you go.
Hey, we gotta go get a turkey yet.
2 of them just left. I don't need to go get any. But
Uh,
no, we figured, Bo moved back home and everything. So I had to go and purchase another home and left Bo at the old house. So he's got his own home now. Parents had to move.
The parents had to move.
and I'll tell you what, we didn't think it would take us this long, but we still don't have everything out of the house yet.
But the sad part of it is you don't realize how much junk you accumulate in the time you've lived somewhere. Good grief.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I still ain't got. I got a 2019 16 by 20 foot trailer sitting out here, full of junk that from my move, and my shop's full. I can't get in my shop from my move, and that was when we had two houses,
Yeah.
and still
Oh.
can't combine them. So
Well, that other house was a lot bigger
Yeah.
than this one.
Oh, yeah. We don't have half of what we had. But it's just her and I now, and she thought this was her mansion. And I said, man, this mansion got really, really small.
We lost about, 300 square foot?
Yeah. But if you quit accumulating stuff, we'd be okay.
Then you got to quit buying stuff.
That's what I'm telling you.
But you still got to buy me living room furniture because we left it.
We had to leave the furniture so Bo wouldn't follow.
That's right.
That's right, Sam. It's hard to let go of stuff because the minute I let go of it, I'm going to need it.
I see it.
So see, that's my reasoning too.
Yeah, Lisa Ann says less to clean.
It is.
Yeah.
It is less to clean, lots less.
But Lisa Ann, if you take 3 steps one way, you hit a wall.
Not in here. No.
The hardest part is coming out of the bedroom and making the wrong turn and going into the other bedroom.
Yeah.
I think I did that. I think I did that twice today.
Yeah.
He was trying to go down the hallway.
Oh, somebody's back.
They're dropping keys.
That's right, Brandon. Everybody likes junk because sometime or another, that junk's going to come in handy.
You never know when you might need that.
That's right.
And Canton in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I thought the biggest one was was over there by Houston, somewhere.
Hmm.
At least I think that's what my cousin said, around Houston. She's a flea market and garage sale freak.
Wow.
They used to take that big RV, big freaking $500,000 motorhome, and go up over there all the time. Spend a week, because it was a week long or whatever. But they spent a week.
Oh, no.
It
no,
might have been in Canton.
You know you love them Tecumsehs, Thomas. And yeah, Sam,
Yeah.
I'm in bad shape with tools. I got so many tools. I have 6 toolboxes. Backhoe, all the snap-on stuff, all kinds of. I've got 6 toolboxes full, uppers and lowers, and
Dang.
but
You don't need to be buying any anytime soon, huh?
well, you know what though, I get into some place and I wind up buying something because it looks cool.
Well,
But
That's
it's coming
one-
in.
that's one of my goals this winter is to
What the hell's going on here?
set my new toolbox up.
That's the problem. I got tools from the other house and all mixed together, and I can't even find nothing because I got half my tools in one place and half the tools in the other, and I ain't got no place the way to get them together. And I need another toolbox so I can put them together.
I got a nice big tall Craftsman box. It's empty. I just got to get all my tools gathered up, scattered all over the garage, and actually start putting them in that big box, and get rid of my little box and put it in the place of the big box.
That's exactly right, Sam. You don't want people to see what you got. That's when they come and just help themselves.
Yeah.
But heck, I got so many tools in the shop. Plus, my pickup has those bedline boxes and everything that it's got tools on the truck as well. And geez,
Well, I got a bag. I still got a bag of tools behind the seat of my truck from Poland.
Mm-hmm.
Those usually don't come out, so I just leave them in there.
Right.
That's right, Sam.
Yep.
And
Sam's
Ben's
the same
making
boat.
some tools now.
What kind of tools has Ben making? $16 by $16 shop. Oh, I need. Well, you can add on to that shop, Brandon, and make it what you want it to be.
It really don't matter, Brendan, what size shop you got.
You gotta
The
fill
more,
it up.
the bigger the shop, the more junk you keep. So I mean,
You
Yeah.
don't want to put your riding mower in there, you know, just for the winter, and then that's going to stay in there for some oddball reason all next summer and the next winter and the next summer after that. Then something else is going to get on top of the riding lawnmower. And that's an excuse not to get the lawnmower on. Oh, I'm going to have to move all this stuff for the wife. Oh, yeah. And the wife's going to want you to, you know, you ought to see my little shop. And I mean small shop. I got a video out on it on my other channel, I think. Anyway, we got more stuff in storage in there than, oh boy.
well, when I first built this my little shop out there, I thought it was pretty good size for a 1-car garage, and now I mean it's 18 by 24, and now they parked the truck beside of it, and it looks little out there now. I mean,
I had shut it.
See you,
I
Tom.
had shut the shop down for the winter because everybody was bringing the the chainsaws to Johnny's place. They knew I was over there, so they was bringing the stuff to Johnny's, the big shop. So I just shut my little shop down just for the winter. Oh boy. Oh, you got room in the shop? I need to put a couple boxes. Okay.
Well, Brandon, once you get your lean-to all closed in, put another lean-to on, and then you know which way you're going next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ken.
The walls are bowing out. Yeah, right.
Brandon said, I don't do that. I taught my equipment outside. Oh, that's a smart idea, Brandon.
Ken, you could collect stuff for 3 years and you ain't filling that shop up you got. Yeah.
He's got a big place. Yeah, he's got a big place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, you do need to move outside the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you some room to move around.
But I'll tell you what, some of that crazy shit Sam does in some of them buildings he's done, it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
he'd be put an alligator on the back of that kayak.
Yeah, yeah, and just let the tail do the work. Let the gator tail do the work. Well, they do have such thing as a gator tail. It's an engine. It's an engine that you put on a boat. It's called a gator tail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all probably seen a few of them down in the swamp when y'all was down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But it's crazy.
That or I might give Sam an idea right here. Put a big fan on the back. Motor powered fan.
Well,
Make you a little miniature airboat with that kayak. Man, Sam's thinking now, oh boy.
I don't know. I think some people from Ohio decided they're gonna turn their big fans down this way tonight. And the winds, we supposed to have gusts up to 50 mile an hour around here tonight. So
Dang.
We already got them up here, so we're sending them your way.
that's what I'm thinking.
Well, you're thinking pretty well right.
Just don't send that white stuff. I don't want none of that.
Man, oh, Buffalo got Buffalo.
Yeah.
That buddy of mine has got that YouTube channel. Man, he's still out there showing that stuff off, all that deep snow and all that, and wrecked 18 wheelers off the road, and them big wreckers pulling them out. And, man, it's a mess up there. It's a hot mess up there. Well, cold mess, but it looks like a hot mess.
A 12-foot kayak. Put a 212 on it. Yeah. Sam would be crazy enough to do it. But Sam, put at least 3 life jackets on when you go monkeying with that one.
Yeah, but if he moves to Florida, you have to put three alligators tied to the side and take
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, there you go.
Or he's got to put some side floats on it so it can't tip over when he goes around the corner.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
43 over here. Brandon said it's cold up there. It's 43 here. And rain and windy.
67 out in California.
It's 30 here.
It's 30 here.
About 45 mile an hour winds, it feels like.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that wind chill will get you to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're only the high of 28 tomorrow.
39. Same.
Hey, we're going to hit 50 on Thursday. And then snow on Saturday.
Well, our high tomorrow's supposed to be 13. I mean 30, 34. And then
Thursday night, I was looking at my radar. Okay. Then I kind of spread it out. I wanted to see where that big cold front was up there up north above y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I did something. I don't know what I did. I must have pressed on Detroit or something. And when you put a pin on a city on that radar, it automatically brings up the temperatures and all that, and the winds and all that stuff on the bottom. And it's goes from Monday, through next Monday, for a week. And I see 19 degrees on there. I'm like, what? For Saturday night. I'm like, what? Man. And I thought that was my area. I'm glad it was Detroit.
well, with the wind chill factor for tonight, we're supposed to be 18, I think.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah, but didn't you all just have some snow too last week?
no, it was supposed to, but it was supposed to, but it luckily it stayed at 36 degrees as cold as it got. But that's what I was talking about. Bo sent us a picture that Virginia finally got out ahead of a storm and
Wow.
started ice started.
That's crazy. But
25 in New York.
yeah. 14 degrees
Tonight.
Yeah.
Dang.
Heck with that. How's it going, Scott?
Just backing up my deer.
There you go. 29 in the morning in Texas? Come on.
It took me 7 years to get one with a bow.
Yeah.
I seen
You'll have some days like that.
I seen 8 of them standing in the field on my way home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tomorrow's deer, bow, shotgun. So we're just going out in 3 in the morning.
Heck no.
There's a deer harp.
I think it's a big gimmick and a joke, Ken. there's really no shortage. It's just another way to drive prices up on everything.
Right. A month ago, they said we had a 25-day diesel supply left. That was it. And that was a month ago they said that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but right now the big shortage is the DEF, the DEF systems.
Yeah.
Fuel. They're putting a clamp on everything, but it's all due to this election stuff and all that. But it's just a gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
And the DEF ain't nothing but synthetic urine. So, I mean,
Yeah.
If you want to get technical, dump water in it. It's the same thing.
yeah.
You know.
Glorified pig's piss. Smells like it.
There you go, Sam.
Hey, Sandy, I sent you a text message.
Uh-oh.
oh no. Is it bad or is it good?
It's a good one. It's all right.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good luck with that.
I figured that's what I was going to get back.
You know what? Factory reset.
I can't get to the point to where I can do that.
We'll move on. You got that truck on there?
Try this one.
I'm not. I mean, we drag it. Huh?
Yeah, Brandon. It basically could be. That's about what it is here, Fish. It's right around 356.
I got 30 degrees here.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's gonna get chilly, especially tonight. It's supposed to get chilly around here.
I'm still freezing from being outside all day.
Oh, Brandon, shut up. 289 here.
Yeah. There's something wrong with it being 289 there.
Mhm.
Something here.
Right.
Well, ours is actually dropped 10 cents. Well, we got one store selling it for 340, 345, and the other store now has moved down to 339. So
Yeah.
What, for gas?
Yes. What's the channel's name?
Yeah.
Look who's back.
Hey, Delisa.
Hi, Delisa.
Oh Lordy, he's making something crazy to ride in the snow. Sam, you got all kinds of crazy rides. Why you need another one?
Ed, would it be numbers and letters or just
What is a flicker? What's he talking about?
Who?
Sam's garage. He's putting skis on a flicker, whatever the heck he's talking about.
I don't know what a flicker is.
You have to wait for it to come out. And you'll see.
God knows. God knows what he's talking about.
Mhm.
hey, Wayne,
Hey Wayne, how's it going?
oh, let me think, Ed.
Wow. Side chat.
Easier to use. Windows will read and scan this list automatically.
Uh-oh.
hey, Mark, y'all right below the bands for the lake effect snow, ain't you?
Yeah.
And that where y'all are right below where that comes in.
Yes, sir.
I was just making sure. I couldn't remember. I know I was trying to pinpoint from the turnpike and the
Mhm.
interstate up there, but
Yeah,
Yeah, they tried getting me to go up there yesterday.
I'm about 45 minutes to an hour from the turnpike. South of it. only 49cc on it. Sam, I just think you're just trying to do yourself in, man.
Hey Wayne, how you doing?
Oh,
A
Lord.
three-wheeled scooter, and he's got he's going from a 49cc, and he wants to put a bigger one on. Oh man, he is crazy.
Yeah, Delisa, but you know what though? The cold air up here to what you all have down there is totally different.
Oh my God, we freeze.
Down there, it feels like a heat wave compared to what we got up here. I'm telling you.
Well, all I can say is when you got the fold up tarps up there in your part of the world, you got to break them in half. If you don't fold them, you probably break them.
Pretty much.
Ours is cold and damp weather.
Mhm.
It just goes right through.
Well, see, that was us in South Carolina. See, my house in South Carolina, we had the humidity to go with it.
Right.
So 30 degrees in South Carolina. I mean, it would freeze you to death compared to the cold here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good to see you, Uncle Steve. 23 degrees last night down there. Ooh. You're
Hi,
down
Uncle
there.
Steve.
You're down there a good little ways for it to get down that cold.
How you doing, Wayne?
hey,
And Sea Monster, what's up? 23 cold.
Yeah. He's in South Carolina.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's cold for down there.
Yeah. Yeah, usually they have the same weather in the same zone as we are, as far as the planning and all that. But the weather stays about the same.
Well, I tell you what, Delisa, I can agree with you on that. The humidity down in South Carolina is real bad, but you get the same temperature up there in Virginia, and it don't feel that bad because
no, that's the thing about it. I mean, that's why I want her to stay up here. But but this time of year, I got to admit,
Mhm.
I regret not owning a house in South Carolina.
Yeah, because
I can't stand this damn cold weather.
well, when me and Sandy moved back up from Virginia, we lived right there at Fancy Gap Mountain over there in Hillsville area. The weather was totally different. The humidity and everything was totally different there in the mountains. It was, it could be 100 degrees, but it was much more tolerable because you didn't have that real high humidity.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I come up at one time in the summertime. I didn't have my air conditioning wasn't working on my pickup. Would you believe it was 35-degree difference from the bottom there at Mount Airy, bottom of Fancy Gap to the top?
Mm-hmm.
It was 35-degree difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I like to froze at the top of it.
Wayne says it's 24 without the wind chill factor, and he's up there in Michigan.
Oh God, they're getting hit in Michigan too.
Oh yeah, and there's Jeff. How you doing, Jeff?
Oh, here you go, Cajun. I thought you'd like. I finally there's those control arms at that junkyard you found for me. Finally got them for me after 9 months.
Oh, really? Was it me that got you those?
Yeah, you gave me the name of the junkyard.
Oh, okay.
9
I thought
months.
somebody else had got you some too,
No,
though.
Maynard got me. Antonio never did get a hold of that guy. But 9 months waiting for these damn things.
That's from that AOK, I think.
Crazy. 9 months.
Yeah, Delisa, it's called Old Fancy Gap. It's a 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Semis can't travel.
And it's windy.
But I have came up it in the semi truck and trailer, but you can't go down it.
You can go up if you can't come down.
Exactly.
But I remember 477 was over open. The old man put my ass in the damn foot because he scared me so bad coming off of that something that I crawled in the foot of the truck.
Well, you know that's a beautiful scenery up through Old Fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's really sharp coming up Old Fancy.
Yeah. But I remember, but like I said, when I was about 10 or 11, the old man drove a car carrier up through there, and it didn't even have a passenger seat in it. So they had, they had one at the shop, so he just throwed the seat in it, didn't bolt it down or nothing. So my seat was wobbling over the place, and he started off. I started off that mountain. He just whipping it around them curves and all that stuff. And I said, he said, "How would I run off one of these daggum curves?" And he just whipping that car carrier down through there. I said, "No, thank you." My seat was sitting there rocking back and forth, so I got down in the floorboard so I didn't rock.
There you go, Sam. Have fun with it.
Hey, you stop jumping.
I don't know how cool my brother was.
Yeah, you got to take care of that, Jeff. Blood infection isn't good.
No,
No, not at all.
Yeah, blood. Yeah, Jeff. He said he'd been in. Last night he was talking about how he'd been in the hospital half the week there with all that. So
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of his foot? Did his foot get infected?
No, just his blood.
Yeah.
I didn't know if his foot got infected and threw it through his bloodstream.
he thought.
Said he went to the doctor or the hospital or something, and I didn't hear him mention his foot. And then he says when he got home, they called him back and said, "Hey, you gotta come back in here. You got a blood infection."
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You know, that's sad, though, that you can go all the way damn home and then they call you and tell you that. Hell, they should have detected that while he was there.
They
Yeah.
called him the next day. I mean, so in other
The
words,
next
they had
day?
to send his blood off before they could even tell him.
Wow.
I believe it.
Hospitals aren't like they used to be. That's for damn sure. Nobody wants to work anymore. That's half the trouble.
No, and if you think about it, it wasn't so bad before this year BS went on, but now you go to a daggum hospital, and you might as well go into prison because I mean they're gonna check you from one end to the other before you even get to the doors and
Yep.
everything else. It's just
That's like I've been waiting all this time, and now they're going to take me to back surgery and fix this problem. You know, after 9 months of this mess.
It seemed like more than that.
Yeah,
Longer than that.
Months.
Be
It'll
10 months. But
When'd you get hurt?
January last year. Or this year. February.
February this year.
Yeah.
February of this year?
Yeah. So
And they're
I
just,
thought it was longer than that.
nah.
no, you just passed 10 months.
have they decided that they're going to go ahead and fix all three of them while they're in their mark, or they're going to?
Well, that's what they're working on now. They're trying to get it all figured out because the surgeon wants to do surgery on it, but he needs all the facts of where to go in and what to do, where he wants to.
Yeah.
So I got a couple more tests I got to take, and then I guess they're going to go ahead and fix it because I miss trucking so bad it ain't funny, and I'm ready to go. But
Yeah, but that's that rehab all after that surgery is going to probably be another 6 to 8 months to a year after that, probably.
I don't want to hear that mess either. But they stuck me in that rehab thinking they could just build the muscles back up.
It's not going to happen.
That crippled me, and waiting all this time, now I got nerve damage and everything.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do that with me. I got to go to rehab physical therapy Monday at 3:00. And she said, you know where it's at? Look, let me tell you where it's at. you familiar with the hospital? I'm like, yeah, I know exactly where it's at. I've been there before, and y'all almost crippled me. Y'all almost. I said I was stoved up for a whole week after the first day. After the second time, I didn't go back. I'm serious. She said, "Oh, so you don't want to, you want to cancel the order that the doctor put in?" I said, "No, I'm not saying that at all." I says, "I want to go in and see what this is all about this time, because," I said, "the doctor apologized to me for putting me in there the first time because he saw my MRI, and he said I ain't had no business in there."
Right.
Yeah.
And now the other doctor put me in there. Okay, put the order in.
Well, that's what the doctor did with Delisa. You know, her back. They had to do all this. You're trying to do all this physical therapy and all that stuff, and then she finally got the couple more doctors, and they said that it was actually doing her worse by trying to do that physical. I mean,
Right.
Then it was for her not to be.
Yep.
Because hers is down to bone on bone, and it's right down in the lower back where they really can't do it. They can't do no surgery for it much. So
Well, that's just it. This has went on long enough. I just want the damn thing fixed so I can go back to do what I was doing. I'm sick of this. But yeah, Sam, I had talked to Dougie here not long ago, just before he got admitted into the hospital for the COVID, and he said he's keeping the big guns up. He gave me 2 fists up, showing me that he's going to stay strong. So hopefully he does. But with this COVID hitting him now, I don't know. I wish him well, and I think he's strong enough to do it. He's got some willpower behind him.
yeah, I talked to him on Facebook the other day. He's still got strong feeling. He's not giving up. So
No, he's staying strong, and that's what he has to do to beat all this stress. And then with this kicking him down after he got out of the hospital, come home, and then he went back in for that. But he was pretty well strong-minded.
He's still got a strong enough mind that he's not giving up right now.
No.
Hey, Bocce.
Hey, Bocce.
That's right, Sam. And that's every time I talk to him, I tell him keep them big guns up and keep rolling. And he says he's going to. So I hope he does. I really do.
It ain't getting him yet.
It said it ain't getting him yet, and he's got a lot of willpower, and I think he'll do it. I really do.
Yeah. Like I said, I talked to him, I guess a day or two ago. He sent me a little meme in a private message, and I started asking him how he's doing and all that stuff, and he said he's still, he had COVID, but he thinks he said I ain't ready to give it up yet, so
That's
I'm
it.
still fighting.
That's right. And everybody just keep praying for Doug and Mama Sweener. Very good people. Ed and I and Sandy went down and we visited him down in Alabama, and very strong-minded guy. And everybody just keep praying for him, and hopefully he keeps her going.
Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. I asked him that question that Lisa was saying the other day, and he said, not yet. He hadn't, but.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing, Mud Duggar? I didn't see you come in there. Sorry about that. But I don't know. I think he's got the willpower.
Yeah, he's still fighting. He ain't said he's ready to give up yet. So
Right. Right.
Man,
Yep. Good group of people down there.
yeah.
Oh shoot! And I didn't see Bocce come in there. How you doing, Bocce? Too busy talking, not paying attention.
You didn't say hi to Bocce.
I did say hi to Bocce.
What's up, Mud Digger?
Yeah, it's been crazy with this new house set up and everything else. And good golly, we've been going nuts with this mess over here. So hopefully we're about to the end of that mess.
Well, well, Sandy's done told me she's done got a big paint getting all that stuff ready for you to paint and fix up everything around there now.
Mister, I've been painting. I've been mudding joints on these drywall and all that stuff, and I'm tired of it.
Hey, Shop Cat.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
Shop Cat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Delisa, you can come up and paint my kitchen and my dining room and my hallway.
that's
But that's the only three we haven't painted. Because there isn't nothing in there that you can mess up compared to the living room and the bedrooms.
No, Sam, that snow and cold ain't keeping you from making no videos. Hell, you're tough. Get out there and make them videos. You'll come up with something off the wall.
Hey, I finally made it. I got my truck, got the bed off of my truck, and it's all it's always whenever you want to do something, everybody in this world, everybody scatters, and you can't find nobody to come help you. So I unloaded that doggone bed off of that truck by myself.
Dang.
It's sitting in the yard out there, and now I got then I got it pulled up to the front of the shop, but then I pulled it up there, and I said, "Wait a minute! I still can't get the truck in the shop. So what the heck am I doing?" And now it's just sitting in front of the shop.
Is that because you have a bunch of cleaning to do in the shop, or?
Yes,
No, oh, okay.
and besides that, all I got to heat that shop is one of them daggum blower kerosene heaters, and I can't stand that daggum noise. It sounds like a train coming right through the shop. So
Yeah.
My digger isn't in North Carolina anymore. And not in.
So what you do? Move to a 2-bedroom house instead from a 3?
No. We still got 3 bedroom. Just smaller. Instead of one garage, we have 2 garages now. And a house.
No, like 4 garages. You still have 2
Well,
over
I
there.
mean, okay, 4 garages and a house.
no,
Oh, so you saw the garages at the old house and 2 new ones at the new house.
Yep.
No, and I got 2 big garages at my property.
Yeah. I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, you ain't a kidding. Them kerosene heaters will put a hurting on you, them fumes.
yeah.
Bad news, dude.
Well, it's in a metal building that had been, and there's too many cracks and everything else to worry about the fumes messing with me too much.
Well, the propane heaters are nice, but they put out a lot of moisture out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I found that out with just a wood heater in there. I thought the way the county wanted me to put 24-inch footers under the concrete and all that stuff all the way around and all as crazy loss as that was.
Mhm.
Pour concrete for a cheap building. I had to, I thought I could get. I didn't know nothing about the doggone frost heaves y'all get up here in this doggone part of the world.
Right.
When I put that shop out there, and I walked out there one day, and I set me a wood heater up out there, and all of a daggone sudden, all that hard ground, packed ground would turn to nothing but mud, and my top, the metal building, it started like it was almost like a tropical storm in there. I mean, it went to quarter to nine, everything so bad.
And she finally found a coffee filter, so we got coffee now. Oh shoot!
I didn't find them ones. I just got the ones that were.
But yeah. So anyway, one of these days I'll get back to working on the V twin motor. Got to pull bows down and go through it for the winter. I haven't even got that far into it. I have not been in good enough shape to work on the damn things. So hopefully this guy gets this over and done with, and I can get the surgery and get moving on.
Yeah, they'll fix you up, and then it'll take a couple months, maybe 2 months, and you'll be able to work again. Shouldn't take that long.
Should only be 30 days, Scott. Anything over that, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, no, you gotta be realistic. 2 months is fair. I mean, like I said before, they did my neighbor's hip here about a week ago. He's 81. They just did a hip replacement to him. And I've been taking him food and that, and he's up and walking already after just a week. He just can't walk that far yet.
That's the way it was when I had open heart surgery and they put the steel valve in. The very next day, they had me out of bed walking them hallways.
Well,
They didn't want-
you know,
They
he don't like it because he can't go to the bathroom.
They
Right.
didn't want your blood to settle and cause you to have a heart attack.
Right.
Blood clot, throw a blood clot.
Yep.
Yeah. The day I had my surgery, the gallbladder, I was up. I was walking 2 hours
Yeah.
later. I got it on my own though.
But
I didn't wait for them to come in there and say, "All right, Boudreaux, time to go walk." You know, I got up on my own, and they were like, "Oh, you're on your victory lap, huh? You finally had your surgery. You're on your victory lap." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right."
yeah, but you almost have to because you get sick and tired of laying in that uncomfortable damn bed that they put you in.
Oh man, these are all they ain't nothing uncomfortable about these. Comfortable about a nice big old TV, big flat screen TV.
You know, the bad thing of it is, though, is what really gets you is you go to sleep after you listen to all this rattling, banging in the hallways and stuff, keeping you up, and you fall asleep. And come and wake you up. Do you need a painkiller? Does it look like I need a painkiller? And then they want
Damn,
to.
I'm pressing the nurse's button. I'm ringing their bell. Hey, time to remind y'all, I need my pain meds.
Well, see,
And I
that's
do that 15 minutes beforehand. That way they can get it out the pharmacy. They got their own little pharmacy there. They can check it out, do all this, all that. Then by the time they're in my room, it's time. I hate it when they're an hour late.
If they were, but most, I'm like Mark though. Most of the time, I'm sitting there saying, "Just leave me the heck alone. You ain't got to take my blood pressure, my temperature every time I doze off. Time I doze off, that's
Right.
when they come in."
Yeah, we didn't have no noise in there. They wasn't banging up in the hallways and nothing. It wasn't that busy over there.
It sounds like
But they tell you to get some rest. They say, "Hey, get some rest." Especially this one guy. He's a RN, and big RN, charge nurse, whatever, you know. And he was in charge of the whole thing. And he's like, "Get some rest. Get some rest. You know, you got your pain medicine. Get some rest." I'm like, "If y'all don't quit waking me up every 2 hours, I'll be all right."
Well, you know, that's what was funny was I was having some heart problems and stuff, and I went to Altman Hospital, and they guaranteed me 100% it wasn't my heart, blah blah blah,
Oh boy.
and released me 100%. And I went back to work and come out of Circle K with a cup of coffee, and that's the last I remember till I woke up at the hospital, and they said, "Well, we're going to have to do open heart surgery on you in the morning." And I said, "Well, hey, listen, let me go outside and smoke a cigarette and drink a cup of coffee." I said, "And then I'll come back in and we'll take care of it." Once I got outside that damn door, I hauled ass for the house.
Oh, damn.
I was gone. But I ended up the very next day back up there in surgery.
Oh boy.
I didn't
What'd you tell him? You had some stuff to take care of at the house before you had surgery?
No, I just told him I wanted to go outside and have a cigarette and a cup of coffee because I knew I wasn't going to be allowed to have any of that in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right.
He was there. She says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I'm waiting for the car. The valet's bringing the car around here in just a minute." And sure enough, here come the car. We were going.
What was your excuse when you didn't come back in, though?
They was calling her,
Mm.
and it was like, he's
Well,
down.
they didn't want him to go home because his heart was, the valve was sticking shut. And that's
Yeah.
when he'd pass out. When he'd hit the floor, he'd wake up because it would jar his heart. And they said if he lays in bed or sitting in a chair and it would stop, and he would die, he wouldn't come back because there's nothing for, to hit it. And
Oh, nothing to jolt it. Yeah. Like if he fell. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah, every time he fell, he'd wake right back up. And we thought he was just teasing us because he'd be wide awake. He'd just go, he would hit the floor hard.
He needed one of them dog shock collars and shock it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That'd get the blood pumping.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Sam, that's my
messy.
mother's dog.
Yeah, it was pretty messy. But hell, when you end up in the hospital, when they release you 100% and tell you it's not your heart and everything, then you got another people that says, "Oh, you're going to open heart surgery." Who do you believe?
Yeah. Well, just think the good Lord that He was looking out for you enough that you wasn't behind the wheel of that truck when something like that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was still trucking hard too. Then I was home for the weekend, and that mess started happening.
Yeah. They were. You.
That or having a heart attack in a truck stop like some guys have had happen.
Oh. But you know what? I'm a firm believer. When it's your time, it's your time, and just what it is. You live your everyday life, and when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Oscar's got to keep his collar, Jeff. I don't need it.
They're all fixed now.
Oh, that collar. Okay.
Well, Alice will send you hers too. We'll see. Everybody, if you got a dog collar, send it to Mark.
No, it has to be a shock.
And do not put the heart collar, the shock collar, and the controls together. Put it in a separate box so Sandy can get the controller, and Mark gets the collar.
Yeah.
Because if you put it in the same box, Mark will grab it. So.
Yep.
I keep hearing a beat.
It is what it is.
I don't know. Everybody, or that's another thing in the hospital that always aggravates you to death is that doggone box there. If it runs out or whatever, or you bend your arm the wrong way or whatever else, and it cuts the flow of that doggone. That song beeps and beeps and beeps.
Oh yeah, that IV pump.
Yeah.
Hell, I had 4 of those IV pumps, and 2 of them would go off like that. And I learned how to work them, to turn it off, that alarm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, them their alarms. My gosh, when I had that open heart surgery, I swear there was alarms going off constantly.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they
Yeah,
uh,
one time they came rushing in my room and like,
yeah.
with a bunch of with some equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what's going on? And I think I was taking a nap. And I got up and I'm like, what's going on? They say, you went cold blue, which means you were dead, dying, you know? I'm like, no, I'm all right. No.
Yeah.
And they checked the leads and all that on me because I had that little battery box in my
Mm-hmm.
pocket.
yeah.
You know, I carried it in my pajama pocket. And everything was
He
all
probably
right. They
loosened
said,
it.
we sure got a code blue on you. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
well, thank y'all for coming that quick.
Yeah, Sam, with all the plumbing you've been doing on the Facebook stuff, yeah, you should be getting better at it. Yeah,
Got heart problems and I'm only 30. Damn, Brandon, I didn't know you had bad heart.
Yeah, it was just not
Yeah.
too long ago he was in the hospital, wasn't it?
yeah.
I don't remember that. I know my heart doctor told me the left side of my heart's bigger than my right side of my heart.
They get the one like that.
Well, hell, when they took me to open heart surgery, I said they ain't got nothing to work on.
Ain't nothing left to work on.
No, my
Dang.
wife always said I was heartless,
Oh,
so it was never there.
You know, not that kind of stuff's crazy when they do that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, man, they got so many daggone. When you have a heart problem and stuff, they got so many damn alarms and buzzers going off on you.
Yeah.
Moving to bed and something's beeping.
Well, but here's a funny story. I went down there one night, went to the emergency room because I was having a kidney stone. And and here I am. They give me Dilaudid, and I'm starting to get buzzed enough that I'm going to sleep, right? And every time that doggone, I'd pull my arm back across my chest. Every time I did that, that daggum thing that IV thing went off.
That pump, yeah.
And then and then then all of a sudden, here Delisa is grabbing my arms and keep your damn arms straight. I said, I want to get out. She said, I want to get out of here. I said, wait a minute. Now, don't be mean to me. She's trying to beat me up while I'm under the influence. I mean,
Jeff gets plugged in at 7:30 every morning for a fill-up.
Wow.
Oh, he said he's got one of them ports in him now. He can just fill up with the port now. I mean,
yeah. The other day he was gonna go get supposed to go get one put in. I call it a port too. It's a PICC line. A PICC line.
But
it goes in. The one I had, it goes in. Went in here. Went across my shoulder right here, front of my shoulder, down to my in between my collarbone, and then down past my heart a little bit. And that was a double they put in me. The last time I was in the hospital for 2.5 weeks, they tried to put a double, and it kept getting blocked by something, some plaque in my veins or something. I'm like, hey, did you tell my doctor that? Did y'all tell my doctor about that? Y'all couldn't get the PICC lines in there because there was something was stopping it in my veins. And I was like, no. But is it a concern? It's a concern. I'm like, well, yeah. If y'all couldn't get the PICC lines in, well, how my blood's gonna go through? More later if it's plaque or something in there.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, I guess so.
I tell you what, them people that draw that blood and stuff in that hospital, Lordy, they tore up all my veins and they stuck a PICC line right in my neck.
Well, when Delisa lost the baby, they give her like 500 blood picks, checks and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every 30 minutes they were in and out of there, and they're doing it all in one arm because she had IV in the other arm.
Right.
And now her whole daggum arm was black and blue all the way from the bottom to the top.
Yep.
And she and they never did get a they never did put a PICC line in her because they didn't
Wow.
think she was gonna get that sick. But I mean, they're down to it now to where they just about have to go between her toes or somewhere to get the
Oh. Damn, my stomach just dropped when you said that, between her toes. Damn,
Yeah.
that gotta hurt.
yeah.
I'm sure that would hurt.
But I mean, it's Jeff. I call them vampires every time they come in with them needles for me. I mean, I call them vampires. They got to where they started laughing about it because they knew that's what they were going to get called. So
Yep. But I tell you what, though, they draw so much blood and everything when you're in that daggone hospital. Good God.
Every day, sometimes twice a day.
Yeah.
well, her numbers was so bad off that her white blood cells were so low, her platelets was so low, they had to check it every 30 minutes.
Dang.
And I mean, it was. I mean, she was in multi-organ failure at the same time. So,
Oh.
I mean, and so that. Well, have a good night.
Good to see you.
Well, later, Brandon.
Later, Brandon.
Y'all expecting a housewarming for Thanksgiving there, Mark?
Heck no.
All of them come in at one time and
Oh,
take over your house or what?
no, we're all going to my mom's.
Okay, you sending them all to your mom's.
Yep, everybody's going over to my mom's. All right, Ben, good to see you.
All right, Ben. Good night.
Hmm.
Night,
night,
Debbie.
man.
Have a good
Yep,
evening.
see you, Jeff.
Good
But
night, Jeff.
we've been
See you,
on too
Jeff.
long, so we're going to be shutting this thing down here shortly.
Yeah, we do have some things to do yet.
Yeah.
Cheers.
But y'all do need to keep in touch a little more. I didn't know what the heck had happened to y'all for a while.
The wife was trying to kill me. She was trying to do me in.
That's what I said. Trying to buy that house, trying to get things moved, trying to get engines built.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been keeping us in the know there for a couple of weeks.
Right now, that shop is so backed up for engines, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
yeah, you guys start working in there now.
I got to get to feeling better so I can.
I know.
It's just
Look
miserable.
at this, Cajun. When I thought I found them all, I found 2 more cameras.
Oh, dang.
It's crazy. But all right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and we're going to shut this thing down and got a few things to do, and we'll see everybody later. And thanks for coming in.
We'll see you tomorrow night on Ed's.
Don't forget Polar Bear Ed tomorrow night at 7,
And me at 4.
and you at 4.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We're ready.
We
for it.
try.
Yep. See you all later. Thanks.
All right, everybody. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluto.
Ooh.